Going live in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Bali Talks. On this channel, we share all things that hustles, how to make money online, and just generally how you can gain financial freedom for yourself. So if this sounds like something that you're into, then you've landed on the right video. In today's video, I want to share with you some lazy business ideas that you can use to make money online, literally doing stuff that you actually enjoy doing. So this is basically something like turning your hobbies into money without ever leaving your house. The first lazy way in order for you to be able to make money online, doing what you love, is something that I do here every day on YouTube. This is for you to become a content creator. If there's something that I like about content creation, is the fact that it has opened up so many job opportunities for so many people, both young and old. I mean, if you follow platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, you're going to realize that the people that have become content creators and not your typical people that you'd have thought and or people that you saw in the past, like your models or your major influencers. No, literally nowadays, anyone and everyone can actually become a content creator. All you obviously have to do is to follow the online trends so that you make sure that you create content that is relevant. Secondly, grow your following, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Instagram. Learn to grow your following by providing those people valuable content, whether it's content on information or it's content on beauty, content on traveling. It could also just be funny content that gets people talking, that makes people want to come back to your channel. You need to be able to offer people something valuable in the content creation that you are creating. Not only that, once you are able to create a presence, and remember, a long time ago, in order for you to get recognized by brands, you needed to have, say, maybe 100,000 followers. Nowadays, there's brands that generally just want to work with someone who has 5,000 followers, you know? What I also love about content creation is the fact that you do not have to necessarily operate on a single platform in order for you to make money. For example, I have this YouTube channel, but I also have a TikTok page where I post sort of like leads that bring people onto YouTube in order for them to be able to get the full video. Not only that, I have Instagram where you find I post my thumbnail on my stories in order again to get people to come to my YouTube channel. So I basically have 3 different apps and platforms that I operate on in order for me to be able to make the money that I actually make in content creation. But I just like the way that it has become so simple. You don't have to get all fancy and expensive things in order for you to become a content creator. But again, it's one of the laziest ways for you to be able to make money, because all of the content creation that you're ever going to make, literally 95% of the time, and I'm talking from experience, you're going to be doing it sitting in your house. You're going to be doing it applying yourself for an hour or two, trying to create the best content and sell that content to brands and or sell that content to marketing agencies, etc., in order for them to be able to pay you as a way for you to be able to make money. But I still think it's one of the laziest ways for you to be able to make money online right now. The next lazy way that I would advise for you to make money online is actually something that I have spoken about in so many other previous videos. I'm sure that people that have been on Bali Talks will probably be tired of hearing me say this. However, this is actually a way that I also use to be able to make money online. What I love about it is the fact that it literally, 1, does not have any working hours. 2, I literally am able to do it sitting in my pajamas, in my study, and just basically be in my house. I don't have to step out of the house in order for me to be able to do this, which is why I feel like it qualifies to be on the list of the laziest ways that you can actually make money online right now. This is for you to go into transcription and or translation services. Now, what I like about transcription is the fact that you do not need to know any specific language, unlike translation. So as much as I have paired the two together, I do know that with translation, there are barriers to entry in the sense that you will need to know a different language in order for you to be able to translate. Some of the companies out there, you now find one translators in Zulu, in Xhosa, in Pedi even, sometimes even in French, in Spanish. So if you're somebody who's a linguist, then that works for you. But if you're somebody who's not a linguist, you have no interest in learning so many languages in order for you to be able to make money online, don't worry. Transcription is the best fit for you, especially if you are more of an introvert, somebody who prefers sitting at home, who does not necessarily like being around people, okay? Because with transcription, all you literally have to do is to have a laptop, have a good internet connection, and have a pair of headphones that you can actually use, obviously, to be able to hear the audios so that you can actually transcribe them. This was actually actually one of the easiest ways that I discovered that you can actually make money online a couple of years ago, and I've honestly never looked back. And to be honest with you, it's not something that I do every day because again, it does not have a specific schedule. It's just something that if I have a bit of extra time, I'm able to sit down with my laptop, log onto my platform, which I personally use rev.com, do a couple of transcription audios and be able to get paid. I can make anything between $100 all the way to 500 USD on a monthly basis because again, I'm not doing it full time. But can you imagine a situation where you are deciding to dedicate yourself every day, whether after work, whether after school, being able to do transcription work? You would work all the way to maybe 2,000, maybe even 2,500 USD monthly for you, for yourself, all just sitting in the house, in the comfort of your home, literally on the couch in your pajamas. So it's definitely one of the laziest ways that I'd advise for you to look into if you're trying to make money online. The next lazy way that you can actually make money online is for you to become a virtual assistant. Guys, this is one of the most booming careers right now online if you're somebody who's looking for a job that does not require you to ever leave your house. There's so many companies online that are always looking for virtual assistants. I've even spoken about some of these companies that are always hiring around the globe in order for them to be able to use your services to either give them to executives and or to give them to small business people. There's a lot of people around the world that are either in these positions that are looking for people that can be assistants, whether they want you to book their travel plans, to book a hotel for them, to find out a bit of research on a topic that maybe they are working on. That is basically where you come in. What I also like about the idea of being a virtual assistant is that if you do not want to be hired by a specific company under specific hours, you can always sign yourself up on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr and offer those services at a fee that you feel is reasonable to yourself. When you're starting out, of course, I would advise that you don't charge too much. For example, you could charge, say, maybe $5 per hour for you to become a virtual assistant. And then as you continue having clients, you continue gaining experience, you continue knowing the different platforms that the executives and the small business people actually want you to use on a daily basis, then obviously you can now up the amount of money that you're charging per hour. You can literally get to a point where you're charging maybe $30 per hour for you to become a virtual assistant. If you're putting in, for example, 4 hours a day, that's 120 USD a day that you could be making for yourself. Just literally sitting in your house, Googling a couple of things, working on your laptop, and helping people around the world to be able to run the different positions that they're in by you becoming a virtual assistant. The next lazy way that you can use to make money online right now is something that I sometimes do on the side, not on a full-time basis, don't shoot my head. But I do it on a part-time basis just based on the experience that I've gotten over the past couple of years of me being in this industry and of me actually taking my content creation in this field very seriously. This is for you to become a travel planner. And quite honestly, you do not have to be traveling around the world in order for you to become a travel planner. You just need to be someone who's very good at organizational skills as well as time management as well as research. If you've got these 3 things on lockdown, best believe you are ready to become a travel planner. There's so many people around the world, even locally in your own town, that could maybe want to visit a place that's 3 hours away. For example, I stay in Joburg. You find there's people that want to book trips to Cape Town or to Durban. They come to me for advice, and you would think it's easy for someone to get online and make bookings and whatever, but quite honestly, it is not that simple because people like to talk to someone who has experience. They like to be able to get pointers and hints and be advised on the different activities that they can actually do in that city. So if you're somebody who's in a certain city where you know that there's a lot of maybe tourists that are always coming in, this is actually a great idea for you to be able to make money literally sitting in your house. All you have to do obviously is for you to be able to plan the best package for your client depending on their needs. And usually people know where they want to go. They just don't know the cost and they don't want the hassle of calling hotels and trying to book things. That's where you come in. You can either decide that you're going to charge people a commission based on the invoice, or you're actually going to charge them a fixed amount based on how much work you think you need to be putting in order for you to be able to get their trip on the road. Also, over time, you can find yourself creating relationships with the hotels as well as the people that offer these certain activities so that you can start making money on a commission basis. Every time someone books through you or books through your link or you help them to make a booking, you get a certain portion of that amount. That does not even get paid by the client, but gets paid by the company that you're working with, because obviously the more customers that you bring to them, the more beneficial it is for them. So they are not minding to pay you a certain small commission for you to be able to make it happen. But But I just feel like being a travel planner is not only a fun way to make money, but it's also one of the laziest ways or that you can actually make money online sitting all the way in the comfort of your home. If you're still here on the video, it means that you're finding this information valuable. Please do just reward me by hitting the like button so that this video can get seen by more people on YouTube. And also, if you've just found our channel and you're still not sure, don't be shy. Just hit the subscribe button so that you can join the Bali Talks community. And also remember, guys, to always keep your notification bell on so that you never miss out on any of the content that happens here on Bali Talks. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you one of my easiest and favorite lazy way for you to be able to make money online. This is for you to become an online tutor. There's a video that I did previously. I think it's one of the first videos that I restarted with when I decided to come back on YouTube recently. I was talking about how when you are thinking of online tutoring, don't just think about maybe the kids or the people that are in your area. Think big. Going to online tutoring to teach people English online from around the world. There's so many platforms that you can use in order for you to become an online tutor. But I just feel like it's one of the laziest ways that you can use to be able to make money online. And quite honestly, even though obviously you're going to be needing to be teaching people, which means you're going to need to dedicate a couple of hours per day. But with online tutoring, there are no specific hours that you need to work. You can decide on the type of schedule that you want. You can literally decide how much you actually want to get paid on a monthly basis by properly structuring your hours to deciding I'm probably going to dedicate 4 hours a day for 5 days for me to be able to do this. If I'm charging $25 per hour, you can do the math. It's $100 per day, which maybe translates to $500 a week. Multiply that by 4, you find yourself making about 2,000 USD on a monthly basis just by being an online tutor. Of course, this is the high end of online tutors. You may find that as a startup online tutor, you're still going to make maybe about 400, 500 USD on a monthly basis, but it's still a good start, especially considering the fact that you never have to leave your house. All you need is a laptop and a good internet connection in order for you to be able to use one of the laziest ways for you to be able to make money online. With all that said, I've actually come to the end of this video. I do hope that you found this video valuable. You are going to like, you are going to share, you are obviously going to comment in the comment section and let me know either what other topics you'd like us to talk about or which lazy way that you have actually tried out of all this list. Or number 3, which lazy way that you're actually going to be trying in order for you to be able to start making money for yourself online and create a side hustle and also be able to gain yourself a second or even a third income stream without ever leaving your house. Otherwise, I'm going to see you guys in the next Bali Talks video. Cheers.